Hello, natural beauties. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nat, and today we're going to use some makeup to create a look that I'm probably not going to be very comfortable with because I am going to be using my Norvina palette to create an all gold holiday look. And I say I won't be comfortable with it because I'm not comfortable with gold on my skin tone. I just feel like they don't really complement each other very well. So, I don't have anything on my face right now. I did do my brows with this Kat Von D Shade and Light kit, which I am trying to use up. And I also set my eyes with this J Cat, and this is Nude Shadow Primer. So now we're just going to go ahead and jump in. I needed an excuse to jump into this palette. I haven't used it in a while, and, I'm getting tired of having a lot of makeup that I don't use for a long time. So, we did not set our eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to go in with this angled brush and just go right under my brows to give myself some light under there. And since I am doing all gold and I feel like it doesn't really complement my skin tone, I am going to also try and keep the rest of my face pretty soft and gold as well. We're going to go in with Eccentric right here, and we're going to just use this as our transition shade. And then I'm going to just wipe this off on a little color switch just to get some of that shadow off. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to buff in circles to try and like diffuse it out. And just smoke that out because I don't want it to be too dark, because I don't really think that gold is a very dark color. Now, I will say this color is gorgeous. I have been loving some camel browns. I think that they are just gorgeous. And I don't know, it's kind of it's newly caught my attention because I haven't always been into that kind of color. Again, just going to get some of that shadow off my brush and then come back in and just buff this out because I want it to be pretty soft, and I don't really like harsh edges on my eyeshadows. I don't know. You know how people will like just kind of clean real straight and leave it like that? I don't really like that. I like it to be diffuse. I want it to be blended in. We're going to go in with Volatile, and we're going to just smoke this out on the corners. I'm going to start on this eye, and I'm just going to pat and then smudge. Did y'all see that? And that way it can be done easily on the other eye as well. And I'm not necessarily like creating a shape with it. I'm just smoking out like the corner. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just tap in that a couple times, and I'm going to pat it down. And then I'm going to smudge it towards the middle of my eye. And just kind of build that up. Make sure that they match. That is one of my biggest struggles, y'all, making sure that my eyeshadows match on both eyes, because sometimes I'll do like different shapes. And then also I think because my eyelids are kind of heavy and hooded, so sometimes it just looks different on one eye than the other. And now what I think I'm going to do, since these are notoriously good eyeshadows, I'm just going to go straight in. And I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques brush. We're going to go into Summer right here. We're going to go in on the flat of that. I'm going to try and pick up any fallout as well. And then we're going to go ahead and spray this with my Morphe X Jeffree Star, that spray. And it looks gorgeous already. I mean, this really is such a good eyeshadow palette. Now, when I bought it at first, oh my gosh, look at that. I did feel fallout all over my face. But look at how pretty that is. Wow. So initially when I bought this, because I bought it when it released, I kind of felt like, I felt a little duped. I thought it was going to be more purple. And I was just so excited about it that I just ended up just purchasing it and being glad that like I got it before it was like sold out. And so I was a little bummed because I think that I was expecting more purple, but it really is a great eyeshadow palette. Like the color scheme is really nice. And I am just going to spray that just a little bit because I think there was still quite a bit left on from the other eye. But yeah, so this is a really nice eyeshadow palette. I just was kind of bummed at the time, but that doesn't take away from the fact that these eyeshadows blend themselves out. They are all very nice and pigmented, and you see how these shimmer work. And I didn't cut my crease or anything. And I was going or hoping for a really nice golden, bronzy kind of, holiday look. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the same colors. I'm going to go in with Eccentric, and I'm going to smudge out my lower lash line with that. And then I think I'm going to do gold at the bottom as well. Just because, I'm trying to get outside my box. And that is such a pretty camel brown. I really, really like it. And I have a handful of lip products over here that I want to use. And I was thinking about keeping it really simple and nude. But I also have a few little like pink ones and stuff as well. We're going to go ahead and finish off with Dreamer. Oops, wow, that's really powdery. We're going to put that right there, real nice and tight. Pick up the fallout and do the other eye. And that, look at that. Again, these shimmers are so good. No spray or anything. Very nice. We'll pick up just a little more and go right at the highest point of our brow arch. Just to give it a little bit of sass right at the top. And that looks so, so pretty. I don't mind that it's gold. And we're going to go ahead and pick up, I guess, this, and I'm going to mix it. I'm just picking up fallout to keep from wasting it because it's all sitting right there. And then I'm going to focus this on the inner part of my lower lashes. And I don't think that really made too much of a difference, but we'll do it on the other side as well. Try and close my eye as I do it so nothing flies in there. Yeah, not too bad. All right, let me clean up a little bit, and I think we're going to go ahead and bronze and stuff. All right, I added 2 coats of this mascara, which I am using throughout December. And then I added my Frida Kahlo Ulta lipstick. This is in Sepia. And I've been talking about these lipsticks, so I thought that I would put it on so you can see. I'm going to leave this on for a little bit. And then I have a Tower lip gloss that I think I'm going to put on top. Because I don't know if you can see, but it has kind of like a gold undertone. And, I'm trying to work with gold today. So I also went back in with this brush and just smudged everything all out. And that way it just didn't have any harsh lines. I used some Urban Decay Zero eyeliner in my waterline, but I didn't go to my water duct. So now we're going to use one of my project pans. And this is a Paris Hilton. It's like a blush bronzer. And it's in a Project Omaha NFL football project pan. And so I'm just going to pick this up. You can see it's kind of broken. And I'm going to use this as my blush because it adds like this golden bronzy color to it that I think goes really well with this gold kind of eye that I'm trying to do here. And so we're just going to use this as our blush and just buff it out. And I don't mind the sheen that this gives because I don't usually like shimmery blushes. But this isn't bad, and I've really started enjoying it. And I've used it before, but since it's been in this project pan, I've really enjoyed it. And I can use it. I used it for the summertime, and it gave me that really nice summery glow. And then I'm using it now in the winter as well, and I still think that it is appropriate and it looks nice. I'm just gonna go in with just a loose brush and just kind of blend that line out right there and this side as well. See, I don't like that line. I want that to be kind of blurred. And then I'm going to just take it up on those cheeks as well. Now, because it's Christmas, well, right now it's kind of Christmas time, I am going to do some more highlighting, even though this was still pretty bright. I still want some more highlight. So we're going to go into this Ofra illuminating brush stripes, and you can see there's more gold here. So I'm going to just stick right in here and then go right on the highs of my cheeks. Look at that. So pretty. Let me know if you do an extra glam look for the holidays, like just because it's Christmas, you feel like you can get away with a little extra highlight. Give me a star emoji down below, because I certainly do. I'm like, ooh, it's Christmas, so I can wear some highlight. Or I'm like, even around like New Year's, Valentine, Easter, I really do feel like those kind of holidays, you can kind of kick up your highlight. And so because of that, we're going to go in with one more highlight. This is the Kat Von D 10th anniversary. And I like to use this real rounded tip brush. And I'll just go in on one side. And then I'll just kind of drag it, because it just lays down glitter. And I don't want it to look like a stripe, like a racing stripe. And when I use just the side of it, it helps kind of like buff it out and just spread that glitter. Do you see that? Very pretty. I'm just digging these so much. And that's in my significant other project pan. So my boyfriend actually chose that for me to use for the next 6 months. Now we're going to go in with this Tower 28 lip gloss. I'm going to do just like a little 1.5 kind of dips there. You know, I don't like to use these applicators on top of lipstick unless they're pretty much the exact same color, because I don't like the transfer. And I think that's going to be it. I do have a lot of powder products on my face, but we are going to go in with just one more. This is my Bare Minerals Invisiglow and Invisible Glow, and this is in medium. I'm going to get a big old fluffy brush and just kind of buff everything in and make sure I get my nose, because I feel like this blurs. And there we go. This is not too bad. We'll go ahead and spray with some Urban Decay Honey. And let me know if you think this is too glam. I would wear this to work, and I work in a major hospital. But I think it's pretty. It's okay. It's still not my favorite. But thank you all so much for joining me. Just know that I am sending positivity to you, and I hope that you are doing what you love. Let me know if you have any makeup that you are looking for an excuse to use, and what it is that you're trying to use. I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.